What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, SWV music. Man, my boy Ray J keeps going through it again. And, I mean, this brother has filed for divorce 3 times from Princess Love. Mind you, they have only been married since 2016. Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? 5 years, bro. Okay? And right now, Ray J, he's in the hospital, right? They said it's pneumonia. It's not the, COVID kind, all right? And they've had a lot of ups and downs with Princess Love. And, he had a problem in Vegas. And, she left her there when she was pregnant and stuff like that. And, he's been trying to work it out with her. And the reality is that, it's not working out. And I think here's the situation. Ray J has been using this divorce thing, threatening her to get her to act right. Okay? And this is kind of what I think a lot of brothers use with the ultimatum style of stuff. Like, if you don't do this, then I'm going to do this. And let me kind of tell you guys, that are in relationships, or you're doing business deals and shit like that. It's a strategy that some guys in the dating coach world try to implement. But here's what I feel like happens. Once you brothers start to get into that style of thinking, right? Once you say you're going to file for divorce, and then you file for divorce, and then you don't go through with it. Well, what does she think afterwards? She's like, oh, well, he said he was going to go through with it, and he never did go through with it. So why should I believe he gonna go through with it now? And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get her to change her behavior so that she will start acting right. This is what a lot of guys try to do. You know what I mean? Now, I understand why guys might feel like that, but here's the reality. If you're to that level where you have to ask her, hey, if this doesn't happen, you're out, and then you pretend to pull the trigger and then you don't. The problem is this: she's not going to change. Number one, because it's like you said you're going to pull the trigger and you don't. It's like somebody holding a gun. I said, oh, I'm going to shoot you, and they never shoot you. It's like you don't even feel threatened by it. And that's what happens. He pretends to be threatening her with these divorces. And so maybe the first time she might be a little afraid, but then after the second and third time, she's not scared no more. And the reality is that a lot of guys got to stop talking about these ultimatums. What guys got to start to do is start leaving them. Stop telling her if she doesn't do the things. And I really honestly believe when it comes to black men, we're not asking for a lot. Okay? We're not asking for a lot. Certain things that we're asking for, and a lot of times black men are asking for things that are very minimal. Certain levels of respect or certain levels of cooperation. If that woman cannot give you those certain levels of cooperation, you've talked about it, you have 2 options. You can stay or you can leave. The best decision for you to do is to get her the fuck out of there. It's best for you to leave, and I'm gonna tell you why. You're gonna learn from the whole entire experience because you didn't lead with a position of strength. So part of it is your fault, okay? A lot of times as a black man, we come from communities that, we're kind of being a little bit more passive. We don't have a position of strength with the women that we come up with because we've been taught that. We don't start off the situation with, here are the rules, here's what you have to do, here are the guidelines that you can follow. So what happens is you go along, just accept anything. Then so if she stops, okay, and something happens, now it's a problem, but you've already let it go on too long. And now it's a part of the behavior pattern toward the relationship. So now there's a problem in the relationship and now you can't fix it. So you try to fix it because it's gotten out of hand because she was doing great at first. Now she's not doing as great anymore. So, and you let it get that bad. Same thing with me. I've done this before, but it's gotten to a point where it's out of control. When it's to a point out of control, she got to go. There's no ifs and buts about it. Get her out of there. Okay? It can't be resolved. If it's to the point where you got to threaten her with a divorce or threaten her with a breakup, get her out of there. All right? It's better for you. It's better for her. Best if she go on about her life. Best she goes on with her, with you go on with your life. Then, because you have to believe in yourself as a man that, okay, well, I learned from this, but the next chick that I get with, I'm gonna lay down these laws, these things, this is my expectations, and this is the system I want to run. All right? That's what you're gonna lay down. Instead of going back and forth with all this other stuff, it's just too much energy. It's too much energy. It's too much stress. You know, you start getting sick and all that stuff. Just get her out of there. Get her out of there. She'll go and terrorize somebody else's life, or she'll fall in line with somebody else's plan, whatever. You don't care. Let her go do what she got to do. If you got kids with her, I understand that. But it's just to keep going over this for 3 years, 3 times in 5 years, it's a bit traumatic, right? It's too much. It's just better to get her out of there. Okay? Like there's one chick I was talking to, it was quite recently, you know? And I'm gonna tell you the story. Story time music! I was supposed to hook up with her. We were supposed to go out to eat. And so she didn't respond to my message, right? This is just not so long ago. And I saw her on WhatsApp and she was like hanging out with some friends, left me on blue tick right there automatically. Okay? Didn't even really have to tell her. Automatically done. She was hurt. Why, you know? Oh, this is the reason why I wanted to come over and do this, but I was on my period and all kind of other garbage, which had nothing to do with it because I was just telling you to come out to dinner, okay? Which ain't no hotel there. And she just, but instantly, just out. And this is just like when you first meeting somebody, like out, right? It wasn't even worth for me to even give her another chance because right there, you already messed up. So you're going, okay? Now, if for guys that have been dealing with problems with women and stuff like that, it's easier to let them go. The sooner you get a problematic chick out of your life, the better. Get them out right away, as smooth as you can. Don't gotta be mean, don't gotta be rude. Okay? It's not working out. All right? Boom. Trust me, if you're a decent guy, she gon' feel the hurt more so than you. You might feel it early on, especially if you were having sex or stuff like that, but it's not worth it. Get them out right away. Regroup, enjoy yourself, go to get a spa treatment or something. Know that other guys are going through the same thing you're going through, and don't make it so hard on yourself. Get them out of there. The faster that you do it, don't give them ultimatums. They have to learn that if it's too problematic and you talked about it once, you have to pull the trigger on ending it. Let them figure it out by themselves. Let them play games by themselves. Stop playing these games with women. You don't have time for that. They will play it by themselves. Get rid of them, delete their number, get rid of all of them. If they're problematic, let them go. Let them raise hell somewhere else. They cannot do it with you. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm